night before I'm doing the Presidential Traverse Trail all in one day. Really excited. Staying at this little motel in the area called the Brook Moose Motel. Super local, super cute. It's only 7 minutes from the trailhead if you want to start from north to south, which is what I'm doing tomorrow. So it's very convenient, good place to crash. I got my sun hat and then my wool beanie in case it gets cold in the morning, which it will. Socks, got my wool toe socks, absolutely love these, wore those on Mount Whitney too. Got my nifty little rain cover here at the Dollar Tree. Got 2 charging blocks. I like to use All Trails. Gaia GPS, so I don't want to run out of juice there. Got my sunglasses. This is for the morning, or hopefully I don't get stuck out there in the dark. Sunscreen, paper map in case my phone fails me. Hand warmers for the morning, little first aid kit, a knife, Sharpie, and a chapstick. Of course, the food. I've got a couple of sandwiches in the fridge. And then little trekking poles, put those on the side of my bag. In my bag here, 22-liter Osprey. Got my electrolytes on this side, regular water on this side, as well as a full bladder. So I will be good to go for tomorrow. About 7 p.m. Again, want to start at 3, so I need to go to bed soon. I just took 2 ibuprofen PMs. Yeah, ready for that early start. So looking at what I packed versus what I used, I actually used everything that I packed. It was a pretty good packing job. I will say I probably wouldn't have packed so much water at first. I had water refill stations closer than I anticipated, so I was able to stop and get water every time I needed it. Honestly, one of my most useful items that I packed that I used a lot on the trail, especially for downhill, was the trekking poles. It really helped my knees, helped me get stabilized on some of those rocks. A lot of the terrain out there is just straight rock, like rocks, huge boulders, lots of wind at the top, so I'm glad I brought my puffy jacket. I would say that overall, I was pretty prepared for this hike as far as what to pack. I do wish that physically I would have trained more for it. I did complete it in one day, but I was out there in the dark, so that was not ideal, but I was stubborn enough to finish it, and I did. Definitely would rather do the day hike instead of the backpacking, because with that heavy pack on you, with some of the spots on the trail where you're literally climbing up rocks, I just don't think that would be very safe. I would rather just push through and get it done in one day. So this trail was very humbling for me. I would consider myself a pretty fast hiker. Like when I did Mount Whitney, moving time was less than 12 hours and overall time was about 14 hours. With this hike, moving time was about 16 hours and overall time was about 18 hours. So that's a long time to be out on the trail. Now I did stop, I took pictures, I ate at Washington, so I could have cut that time down a little bit, but I was just surprised at how long it took me. Just stick to the main summit. Don't do 2 extra ones like I did. I think I lost a lot of time and daylight by doing 2 extra ones. Overall, this is a fantastic hike. It's beautiful, life-changing, honestly. It'll push you in ways that you've never been pushed, and if you're looking to do it in one day, I definitely recommend it. Just again, train as much as you can and prepare for the worst, because the weather changes very rapidly in the White Mountains and you do not want to get stuck up there with bad weather.